Tell us about what Jason Wendt has accomplished as a result of publishing his book.
And his book just came out recently, but he's putting it to incredible use because he just had his book launch party. He had, I think it was 50 people on yacht that was sailing or going through Chicago, and they were talking about the ideas in the book. And that sounded incredible. He said it was a huge success and people were looking to share his book with other people. And then he went to breakfast recently with a friend who happened to be a producer at NBC in Chicago. He already knows this friend for a long time, but that they started talking about his book. And the friend suggests, he says, I want you to come on and to be the financial regular contributor on our morning program on NBC in Chicago. And so Jason just did his first appearance. It's going to be recurring. And this is also leading to saying that now he's going to be speaking at a couple of the universities in the Chicagoland area. And so to me, these were incredible steps to take the book and to put it to incredible use because without the book, those opportunities don't necessarily come up. That he could have had breakfast with his friend and his friend would have gone on booking somebody else. But because of the book, now all of a sudden he's positioned in a way where let's bring you on. We want to ask you questions. And so that's the way that the book can be leveraged to share those ideas. You can't get much more broadly than sharing them on NBC in Chicago. So we were incredibly happy to hear about all the great things that Jason's doing.
I think the challenge that many financial advisors, wealth managers face is that oftentimes they know the power of centers of influence. And most financial advisors, they've worked at developing relationships with CPAs because they know if a CPA would only be willing to refer their clients to them, they can sit back and just be able to help these people because you have that transfer of trust. And at the same time, I would say 90%, this is my educated guess, of advisors who try this are largely frustrated. And they're largely frustrated because they proactively send referrals to the CPAs. They might take them out to lunch. And then if they get one or two referrals in a year, that's probably the best that they have experienced. And so one of our clients, Joe Falbo, he's a really great guy. He's an advisor out of New Jersey. He's been doing this, I think, for about 30 years. And he recently published his book, Retirement Success. And he, like many advisors, same pattern, has a couple of relationships. He doesn't get the referrals that he would like. Using the Inner Circle soft launch, he involved one of the CPAs in that process, got him to read the book. And then for the follow-up, he took him out to lunch. Except now the CPA had read the book, and the purpose of the follow-up was to get his feedback, to get his ideas about the book. And long story short, the lunch ended with the CPA saying, send me 500 copies of your book, physical copies, and I will send these out to all of my clients on my letterhead and essentially my endorsement so that I'm going to start proactively recommending and endorsing you and your services.